The Supreme Court has extended the status quo ante order prohibiting Marcos burial at the Libingan ng mga Bayani. Meanwhile, Solicitor General Jose Calida asserts that the Supreme Court should not interfere with President Rodrigo Duterte's decision to allow the burial of late former President Ferdinand Marcos. Bernard Dadis will tell us why.
The Supreme Court has extended the status quo ante order it issued against the burial of late President Ferdinand Marcos at the Libingan ng mga Bayani. Originally, the stay order will lapse this Monday, September 12, but the court decided to extend it until October 18 to cover the scheduled interment of Marcos on September 18. In today's hearing, Solicitor General Jose Calida defends President Duterte's decision to allow the interment. He argues that it is a political question which is not subject to the jurisdiction of the court. Calida points out that allowing Marcos burial is well within the powers of the president. He adds that the former presidents acted differently on the issue. The late President Cory Aquino prohibited the return of Marcos remains to the country, while former President Fidel Ramos did not only allow it but also agreed to the burial of Marcos in Batac, Ilocos Norte. On the other hand, former President Benigno Aquino III ignored the House resolution endorsing Marcos burial at the Libingan ng mga Bayani.
If the prerogatives of these former presidents were respected by this honorable court, so must it be with President Duterte. It is indubitable that the act of President Duterte is a political question, hence non-justiciable.
Calida further says there should be no question whether Marcos is entitled to a burial as former president, soldier, and war veteran since the government itself recognized him to be such. In fact, his widow, Congresswoman Imelda Marcos, has been receiving 25,000 pesos monthly pension from the government.
Since April 9, 1994, the Philippine Veterans Office has been giving private respondent Imelda Marcos a monthly pension of 5,000 a month as the surviving spouse of a deceased veteran pursuant to RA number 6948 as amended by RA number 7696. In addition, Imelda Marcos also receives a monthly pension of 20,000 from the AFP as a surviving spouse of the Medal of Valor awardee.
But petitioners against Marcos burial says this is an insult especially to martial law victims.
Yan, yung pagbibigay kay Imelda Marcos nung pensyon na 25,000, dapat bawiin yan. Hindi namin alam yan na nakakatanggap siya. Ito yung panahon para ituwid natin itong mga pagkakamali ng past governments natin.
We were surprised, but at the same time insulting yun, yung pagbibigay ng pension. It's an act of recognizing si Marcos despite the fact na he's a recognized na dictator, plunderer at saka human rights violation. Sa tingin ko, waste ng pera ng sambayanan. Dapat ihinto na yan.
The court concluded the oral arguments and gave the parties 20 days to submit their respective memoranda, after which the court will decide whether or not it will allow Marcos burial at the Libingan ng mga Bayani. Bernard Dadis, UNTV News and Rescue, Philippines.